Gemini. Welcome to June 1st through the 21st. My name is Colleen and this is my channel Arcana Rising. Please like, share, and subscribe. I'm so sorry that this is late in your season. I can't believe it. I'm a Gemini myself, so maybe I can blame my Gemini tendencies for not getting this out sooner. But I've been trying to make some adjustments to my channel because I am pregnant and I'm due at the end of this month, June 30th. So I have changed some things. I'm doing weekly readings instead of all 12 monthly readings to save time. And I'm just doing one monthly reading each season for the sign that's in season. So June right now till the 21st is Gemini season, so you get your free monthly reading. So I hope that you enjoy this. I have most of your cards. Wow, that was fast. Okay. And that's really funny. Actually, like as I'm talking about being late, I will explain in a second. I have all of your cards laid out here and we're going to talk about these next 3 weeks through the month of June until we hit Cancer season. So if you don't follow me on Instagram, I definitely recommend doing so. It's Arcana Rising is my handle. I also have a Twitter as well. I'm still trying to figure that out, so be patient with me. But definitely check that out as well. It's reversed. It's Rising Arcana. So all the information is below, and if you want a personal reading, that's also below. Probably cutting off personal readings probably by the end of your season, June 21st, just because I don't know when the baby's coming, like specifically if it's gonna come sooner or later. And definitely I'm not doing personal readings in July, so keep that in mind. If you've been thinking about getting a personal reading from me, this may be your sign to do it now. So okay, let's get into it. So I pulled an oracle card from the Fairy Oracle card deck by Doreen Virtue for you guys for your theme, and we got perfect timing. And it's really funny because this just jumped out as I was talking about being late. So I guess it's just saying that if you feel like you're behind on something, just know that it's all coming together as it's supposed to. It's coming together in divine timing. Don't stress out about it. Just go with the flow this month. And I don't know if you follow me on Instagram, but I had this crazy dream. Not tonight, but last night. And I definitely got that same vibe that this is a month for slowing down. But also, you know, if you're putting a lot of energy into something, just making sure that it's something that is of importance to you, instead of like spreading your energy out to like 10 different things. Like get focused on one, maybe two, and put your energy there instead of like spreading it out everywhere. That's always a difficult thing for a Gemini. So just keep that in mind. It says this is the right time for you to move forward. So if you've been hesitating on something because you've been like talking yourself out of doing it, it's saying now's the time to get moving with it. So this is a month of action, but of focused action, and having confidence in yourself. So for the first week of June, I have it set up as like the first, second, and third weeks for you guys, but just keep in mind that tarot is fluid, and time is fluid. So when it comes to tarot, these energies can blend into each other. So we have the Three of Cups and the Three of Swords in reverse. So this is a time of, the first week of June seems to be about getting back into your joy, getting back into the fun of life again, and getting out of your head, really. Honestly, look at this card. This is the Three of Swords, And it looks like somebody has spent a decent amount of time sitting around with, thinking about all these betrayals, because this is like a heart-shaped box. This is a box of chocolates. But the swords represent the mind, and how you're thinking, your thought process, how you communicate with yourself and with others. But I feel like this is more about with yourself, because this is a single bed. And this is usually just the heart with the 3 swords in it. And when you reverse it, it's like the swords can slide out, which is really what the energy is all about. So taking those pains and letting them release this month through having fun, through connections with people that are important to you, through connections with friends, or anyone that helps you to rediscover your joy, is where you want to be this first week of June. So this is a time of having fun. Let yourself have fun this week. I know that they're holding cups, but it doesn't mean you have to go like drinking. But I mean, if you enjoy a few drinks, then go for it. But this is definitely a time of reminding yourself of all the positive attributes of who you are and what you are able to accomplish. And also, like, take a moment to just like look back at how far you've come and everything that you've accomplished in your life as a way of boosting your confidence. So this is getting out of your mind and getting back into your heart center in a joyful way. And it feels like we're really, I'll get into that part in just a moment. So the second week of June, we have the 7 of Swords in reverse. Yeah, 7. And then we have the 6 of Wands upright. So this is also telling me that there's a release here when it comes to the mind, like overcoming like neglectful thoughts of the self, and like overcoming, I mean, this is also a card of secrets as well. So this is a time of, like, I feel like there is a lot of stuff that we've been holding on to in our heads, maybe in May or the last week or so, the last week or the last couple weeks, that have to do with things that maybe we want to do but we aren't doing them. So like we're just like recycling it through our minds over and over and over. But this is indicating that whatever direction we're going in is in a very positive direction that's going to receive a lot of recognition. So if you're having doubts about letting those secrets come out, about letting your plans or ideas out into the world to share with others, it's saying you're really going to be holding yourself back if you don't share your ideas with the world, basically, because those ideas that you have are going to receive a lot of positive recognition. You're going to receive a lot of positive feedback. That's what I wanted to say, feedback. So whatever it is that you're trying to do, like if you have any new plans in mind, this is the time to let others know. You know what I mean? Like maybe you've been doing a little bit behind the scenes and keeping it a secret, but now this is the time to let others in on the fun. So let me just take a sip of water here. And that's kind of funny because I have two things going on that I've been cycling through in my mind. Like, okay, when, like, as if I've been waiting for the perfect timing to get started on them. Like, I've just been waiting and, like, giving myself excuses to not get started. procrastinating, which is something that I'm really good at, and now I started testing one of the things that I want to share with everyone. And you know, there's still a lot of more fine tuning, so I guess I'll take this into, you know, into heart for the second week in June to let you guys in on what it is that I'm doing, and I'm really excited about it. So stay tuned. I'll probably announce it on my Instagram, and maybe I'll make a video on here as well. Okay, so the third week of June. This seems, okay, this is what I was going to say earlier. This seems to be a month of getting out of our heads. Okay, Gem? So this is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising. So just, you know, take these messages as you will. But this definitely seems like a month of getting back into our confidence and getting out of our way, getting out of our mental way. And releasing the negative self-talk. So the last week of Gemini season is when we really step into our strengths. You know, this witch here, oh, let me tell you, this is the Nine of Swords reversed, and this is the Strength card, the 8th card in the Major Arcana. And also, I always say this when I see a Major Arcana card, it's like a neon arrow sign pointing at it, like this is really important. Pay attention to this card. So this feels like the last week of Gemini season, which is the, what is it, the 15th to the 21st. That feels like a very significant week for Geminis in general, because we are rediscovering how strong we really are, and you know, with an inner strength and maybe with an outer strength by speaking up and letting other people know when things are okay and things are not okay, you know, instead of holding everything in and, you know, to the point where we can't even sleep right because we're like ridden with anxiety. You know what I mean? Like, it's just cycling through our minds over and over and over, and we're not letting it out, and it just becomes this like horrible cycle and turns into this negative self-talk thing. And this is the week of letting that cycle go, letting that bad habit go, and getting into our strength, because maybe we are seeing the results of what happens when we show the world who we are. And that's what Gemini is really all about, is the self, you know, like coming out into the sunlight and letting ourselves be seen, instead of hiding and waiting and, you know, all that stuff. Like, we're really good at, this is one of the things that we Geminis are really good at, is you know, showing up in the world and, you know, letting ourselves be seen for who we are, regardless of whatever that may be. Sometimes we get in our own way through our minds and talk ourselves out, but just know that you have that within you. You have the ability to be seen, you know, and you deserve to be seen. So this is a week of getting back into our confidence and, you know, action, speaking up, doing what we need to do to be our best selves is really what it comes down to. So this feels like a very powerful couple weeks for us. And definitely, I feel like what's really important is starting this month out with this kind of energy. And that will catapult us forward, because it's like we could either, you know, just do the mental work of releasing things, or we can put in the action that's required to release those things. You know what I mean? Like, we're being called to get out of our own way these next couple weeks. And the way to do that is through action, is through letting the world know who we are. Okay? So, start your month with this kind of energy. Go have some fun, throw a party, or go to a party, or go, just hang out with your friends, and just have a good time. Or your family, or whoever is important to you that helps you see the best in you. This is not a time for surrounding yourself with negative people. I apologize for the sniffles. So I'm going to pull a card from the Romance Oracle card deck just so we can see what's in store in terms of love. But I have a feeling that it's going to be pretty positive. Yeah, all right, great. And look at that. Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. So this is definitely a time of reconnecting with your friends and the people that you love the most in your life, because, they're going to help you get back into your joy and, push you forward towards being your most authentic self and getting into your confidence. And in doing that, you're setting up this vibration that's like a magnet to attract a person that is on that same wavelength. That's the kind of person that you want to be with, is someone who sees you for all the weirdness and all the greatness that you are. So this is where your friends come in. They help to bring that out in you, especially if you've been going through this cycle of being stuck in your mind. And it's saying that this is a time, I keep wanting to say month, but it's only 3 weeks, so whatever, just run with me here. This is a month that is saying the timing is right for, when it comes to romance. This is a time to be putting yourself out there if you are looking for someone, or if you're trying to take a relationship to the next level. This is the perfect timing to get into that energy of supporting each other and bringing the best out in each other. I don't really see any conflicts there unless you would rather stay in your mind. If you refuse to evolve this month out of your mind and get into your action and, express yourself physically, there could be some conflicts there, but I really don't really feel like there actually is any sincere issues this month, if that makes sense. Okay, so last but not least, I'm going to pull 3 cards from the Nature's Whispers Oracle card deck. And I just want you to take some nice deep breaths and choose 1, 2, or 3. And we will go through each card together. I feel like this is the card, yeah. Sorry, my husband just texted me. I don't know if that just messed up the video. In through the nose, out through the mouth. And, set an intention for what other additional messages you may need for this time. There we go. And I'm going to read from the booklet so you get like the full message from these oracle cards as well. All right, 1, 2, or 3. We're going to start with 1. We have keep your dreams alive. Okay, so I'm going to pull up the message for that card. Okay. Keep your dreams alive. Start to identify plans and actions that will lead you to achieve your dreams and goals. Your dreams can become your reality. This is a time when you need to be able to apply detailed planning in order to manifest your dreams and realize your goals. You need to remain focused on the practical side of things. Keep your feet firmly planted on the ground. It is easy to be distracted by more ideas and concepts. Keep focused on what is realistic and achievable. Your common sense and pragmatic approach will lead you to a solution that actually works. Begin taking steps that will bring you closer to your dreams. So I feel like this is, as I was reading that, I was hearing like any, like, keep your dreams alive. This has to do with what I was saying earlier about anything that you may have been hesitating on, getting started with. I feel like any ideas or projects that have been like nagging you for a long time, like this is the time to grab those and bring them down into the physical plane. You know what I mean? So keeping your feet firmly planted on the ground, meaning, be in the reality of this world, not up in your head, where you're gonna, just plan and plan and plan and plan and plan and then have no action. So this is definitely a month of action for you. Okay, so the next card, just gonna pull up the message real quick. All right. The next card number 2, Bountiful Harvest. It says you have access to the infinite source of love and resources provided by Mother Earth and the universe. There are no demands, requirements, or conditions that affect your ability to access this supply. This is a wonderful reminder and the absolute truth pertaining to the abundance that is available to you. Grant your abundance the opportunity to flow into your life. It will reshape your perspective. It will strengthen and nourish you. This phase holds a plenitude of affluence and fertility. You are lucky and blessed. So this is definitely a month where you're going to start to see, where you may start to reap the rewards of your actions if you have been working on something for a while. I also want to say that if someone has been trying to conceive, this could be a month where you may see some positive results to that as well, because this is a very fertile month is what it's talking about. But it's definitely saying that whatever you're moving forward with this month, you're going to be supported and you're going to see that like right away. Like as soon as you start on a specific path, you're going to see like the road open for you, and like different opportunities and offers are going to come in that are supporting that decision. So this feels like a very, very positive month. Okay. Card number 3. Okay. Renewal of peace. It is important to maintain peace with all aspects of your life. Mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual. Inner imbalances can often manifest in your daily life if you don't make time to take care of yourself. It doesn't matter whether or not your imbalance is a negative one. Being optimistic to the point of believing yourself to be invincible can also lead to challenges. I'm sorry, I'm getting all these notifications on my phone. I'm going to read that again. Being optimistic to the point of believing yourself to be invincible can also lead to challenges. Balance is best achieved through listening to your body. Take time for yourself. Allow your inner power to heal and return to being peace-filled. This will assist you and make you stronger. So a balance between like having confidence in yourself, but like also being realistic about what it is that you are looking to do is really important, because you can really get carried away. Like, especially if you stay stuck in your mind, you can like really take off and get into the fantasy of the possibilities that can happen, but you need to stay grounded and get into being realistic about it. I keep getting all these notifications. Okay. Being realistic about it so that it can come together, so that you're not like talking yourself up and then out of it, you know, because you're afraid that it's not going to look exactly the way you believe it will look in your mind. So you have to like set some realistic expectations for what it is that you're trying to do, and also just doing whatever you need to do to stay balanced through the foods that you eat, the people that you surround yourself with this month. I feel like it's really important. Avoid the negative Nancys and the Debbie Downers and all those people. And, you know, balancing, like getting out into nature or doing whatever it is that you need to feel fully aligned this month is really important, and that's going to help you stay centered, find your inner peace, and then you move forward. Okay, I hope that makes sense for you, Gemini. I send you so much love. Thank you for watching this video, and please like, share, and subscribe. It really means a lot to me when you guys do that. And I will see you guys next month. That will be Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. And just keep, you know, checking back every week, because I have weekly readings coming up on here. And follow me on Instagram for even more tarot and astrology fun. Okay, thank you so much. Have a wonderful month. Take care. Bye-bye.